Hi, this is Shane Gassaway again, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the philosopher George Berkeley, or Bishop Berkeley as he's come to be known. He is Irish, which is why I'm saying Berkeley and not Berkeley. In America we pronounce the word Berkeley, but because he himself was Irish, I'm going to call him Berkeley. Anyway, Berkeley's also an empiricist, and he's famous for one sort of idea. So let's distinguish him from Locke. Locke was, like Descartes, a dualist. He believed that there is a mental substance and then there's also a material substance that is distinct from that. And he claimed that the only thing that we have direct experience of, Locke claimed this, is the contents of our own consciousness. So we really have a very direct sort of experience of mental substance. And then the material substance is just sort of out there, and we don't have direct access to it. We only apprehend things indirectly through the medium of our sense organs, which are not, the picture in front of me isn't the thing itself. It's whatever is happening to my eye that I'm experiencing that gives me the image of the thing that's in front of me. And so Berkeley came along and he said, I don't think that you need to posit that there is any external thing. This dualism seems to be a violation of Occam's razor. I'm not sure if Berkeley referred to Willem of Occam, but Occam said, don't multiply entities without a good reason to do that. And Berkeley said, we don't have a good reason to say that there is this external physical substance. We could just leave it at the fact that everything that exists, as far as we're concerned, is something that is part of our mental life, that's part of our mental consciousness. And so to say that there is something out there that exists and it has properties that we have no direct access to, we don't need to say that. We could just say that the only to exist means to be part of some kind of consciousness. And so if you remember the old cliche philosophical question, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? That question seems to speak to Berkeley's perspective, because if nobody's there to apprehend it, then it cannot be part of somebody's consciousness, and therefore it doesn't exist, right? Well, Berkeley wouldn't have exactly answered the question in that way, because he said that actually God always perceives everything. So the question is a little bit misguided. To say that a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, it doesn't make sense, because of course God would be there to hear it. And so it is in the consciousness of the divine, and therefore it exists. But that was Berkeley's contribution to the sort of narrative. He takes the empiricist perspective and some of the things that Locke had said, and he makes this metaphysical claim that about the nature of reality, that it is only mental. There is no physical substance apart from the mental, and that's Berkeley.